What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Johnny Cade Gaming. Today we're going to be playing some more Evolve multiplayer, and this episode's going to be a lot different because it is a post commentary. The reason being is because I was going to be doing a post commentary on one of my Evolve videos, but it kind of just I forgot to change the settings, and three of my other videos that I recorded just kind of didn't have my voice in it, and I was talking. I felt like an idiot. But in other words, I found this a great opportunity to talk about the new hunters that came out, and I'm gonna post them up on the screen right now. And yeah, I'm gonna be having gameplay in the background as well. But we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get right to the new medic, which looks incredible. He's like half insect, half human, whatever the hell he is, and his name is Slim. He's the medic, and let's just jump right to his abilities. He has drones that kind of fly off from him, and they go onto a hunter and they heal him for over time. And I guess it's like, in a way, like Val's heal gun, but I'm pretty sure the overtime healing is going to be a lot more powerful than Val's little medic gun. But here's the catch. If if the person that the drones are on that they're healing is getting attacked, sorry, my dog is getting attacked, the drones will then get off that hunter and go back to Slim, which is gonna make being in combat with the monster a little harder. But here's the thing, the generic heal burst that every single medic has. His radius is the largest one in any of the other hunters. It's huge compared to all the other ones. I don't know exactly how much larger it is, but I just know that it's bigger than the other ones. And the reason it's okay, it's going to be easier for him to heal in combat, and I don't know how much it's going to be reducing the cooldown, and I'll say right now, is the leech gun. He has a leech gun that I believe it deals damage as it's leeching off the target, whatever, and it will say he has a leech gun, and as you're leeching off the life of a monster, or just plain wildlife walking through the world, it reduces the cooldown of your heal burst. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be overpowered for the first couple, like maybe weeks of Slim being out. But the more he uses leech gun, it reduces the heal burst. The bigger radius he has. He's just going to be insane, be an insane medic. And not to note, the drones. If you're in a big battle, the monster can't be hitting every single one of you unless he's super skilled and knows how to multi-target. But it's gonna be a hard time with this medic in the game, and it's gonna change the compositions quite a bit. But let's move on to Sunny, the support, and she has the best single target of any support, I believe it was. But she has a grenade launcher, which is kind of self-explanatory. She shoots grenades, and she's good friends with Abe and Parnell. I might add in, but one of her abilities is a jetpack booster, and I'm not really sure what you do with this. Like, does she aim it at a I believe she aims it at a friendly target, another hunter, and it maybe recharges their jetpack faster, or maybe gives them infinite jetpack for as long as she's aiming at them. And basically you get to just use all your jetpack abilities. You get to dash to the right or whatever, up, down, as much as you want. It seems like it's going to be, so that's going to be very helpful. It's going to be basically another way to lose the focus of the monster from one hunter to another, so it's easier, or it's better to keep everybody healed up and all that stuff. But it's gonna be an interesting one, and this is what makes her literally one of the most OP supports in the game, and it's gonna get nerfed. It's gonna be OP just like Slim and his leech gun. Sorry. It's going to be, she also has drones that she sends out and puts onto a hunter, and that drone can take a couple hits for that hunter. I'm not really sure if it's going to last like a certain amount of seconds, or if it just takes a couple hits. I'm pretty sure it's going to last like maybe 4 seconds or something like that. It seems like it's going to be a little bit too overpowered, and I feel like it's going to last too long at first, but after the 2 weeks, like I said, it's going to get nerfed eventually. But that seems very overpowered. It's gonna shield the hunter. Maybe it's just gonna be like another shield like Hank's, and it's just gonna have a set amount of health, and it's just gonna deplete over time, which is fine by me. But I feel like that's gonna be overpowered, but it seems so amazing. She's gonna definitely be the new favorite support, I feel, over like Bucket and or Hank or just all of them. All right, so let's move on to the Trapper, and this guy's name is Crow, and he is very interesting because he has his bat. I believe it's called Gobi, and this is one of his abilities. It's kind of like a different Daisy in his own way. So basically, he sends out Gobi. It flies ahead for a couple, I believe it was 100 meters, and he flies out a couple meters and lights up all the creatures that Gobi actually spots out, and lets Crow see what Gobi saw, and then Gobi finds his way back to Crow. But I'm curious on how long this ability cooldown is going to be. Is it going to be until like Gobi comes back and then you can just use it again, or it's going to be, I think, a better version of Daisy in a way, because I know Daisy like is right on the ass of the hunter, but sometimes the monster, sorry, sometimes the monster knows how to be evasive and all that stuff. So it's going to be a very interesting time playing with Crow. He has a stasis gun, which is this is the second ability, a stasis gun, where it has two modes. This is going to be crazy, where he has a rapid fire mode so each shot it slows the monster down very slightly, but it is noticeable. And if you press that, I believe it's going to be on the same button. If for me it's on 2 probably. If I push 2 again, it changes the mode of that gun, and it goes into a charge ability where if you charge it and then you shoot him, it's going to slow the monster down to a crawl. So it's basically going from rapid fire to single target. I don't know. I'm saying single target, single shots, and so two modes. Rapid fire slows them down slightly, and then the charge mode slows them down quite significantly, like down to a crawl, maybe even. I believe that's what the website said, and that's gonna be pretty annoying to the monster, especially if it's a reloadable gun. Obviously, it's gonna be a reloadable gun, but all right. So let's move on to the next gun. He has another rifle, and I forget what this is called. It's called the kinetic. I forgot what it was called. I didn't write it down. But he has another gun where it's a long range rifle, and it has 2 modes, just like the stasis gun. He has a rapid fire mode where it does a lot of damage. It's just another damage dealer gun. But this is the most interesting one. He switches to the charge mode, and it pierces straight through the armor and goes straight to the monster's health. So this is going to be an interesting way in composition and all that stuff for just like this trapper is going to be able to deal damage to the new behemoth's insane amount of armor, or Goliath's insane armor. Obviously it's not going to really matter for Wraith or Kraken as much because their armor isn't that great, but in order to just chip away at that health while your assault or whoever else, the assault, the support and the medic are just going at the shield, you could just be chipping away at that health and hopefully get a bar down before their shield is even down. So that's going to be insane. And obviously he has the generic cloak, and there's nothing new about that. I don't think the radius is increased or anything like that. I didn't really look at the cloak ability as much because it doesn't seem like it's going to be too impressive. But let's move on to the assault. It's going to be a Torvald, and he seems like he's just going to be straight damage dealer. It's kind of like oh my god, I forgot his name, but he's just straight damage dealer, as he has a very good ranged ability. It's going to be it's a mortar cannons. He has mortar cannons on his back, as you can see, and you can either aim straight up and it could just like hit right where you're standing, or you can like try to predict the range, I guess, of the gun. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, if you're going to be able to see like where it's going to drop. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to, but it does a lot of splash damage is what the website said, so that's going to be very good. But he doesn't only have that. He has shrapnel grenades for when the monster is close, and monster or far, whatever. It's like Val's sniper rifle. For when you shoot at him, it shows all the monster's weakness points, which is a-okay with me because he has an auto shotgun, which is gonna be incredible with that shrapnel grenade. So, and that's basically, and he has his personal shield. That's basically it with the assault. He doesn't really have anything too special with him. He has a shrapnel grenade that, you know, definitely is gonna make it easier for his auto shotgun to get. Sorry about that car horn. He has the auto shotgun that's going to be able to hit these double damage spots very easily. So let's move on to the last and big thing, which is going to be Behemoth. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about Behemoth, but I'm going to be covering him anyways. He can't jump, and you know, if you're walking in one direction long enough, he's going to be rolling, and the more he rolls in that direction, the faster he rolls. So it's going to be pretty easy for him to be getting away from certain, or just hunters in general, but maybe not Cairo or anything like that. It's gonna be a little bit. He's gonna be interesting, and let's go over his abilities. He can. Oh, and he also can't jump. Let's go over his abilities. He has a tongue grab where it's basically abduction for Wraith, but he doesn't. He doesn't go toward them. He just brings them to him. He's like, fuck this. You're mine. Come to me. I'm too lazy. So that's just, I don't think it does any damage. I'm not really sure. But it basically just uses his tongue to bring you to him, and he could start whacking at you if he wants. That's nothing wrong. But his second ability that I want to go over is his rock wall, which is amazing because you can do this at a variety of different like ranges and stuff. Basically, he smashes the ground. It takes like a couple seconds for this wall to go up, but it creates this wall where you can either separate that, like it's like a half circular. It's like it's like part of a circle, like half a circle, and it's just like if he tongue grabs you, then does that, he's gonna be able to single target you alone for the longest time, and it's gonna be so annoying for the hunter that gets grabbed, because you really want to be like evasive with like when you know he's doing the tongue grab, because it's going to be annoying. And this rock wall, he can use it to separate hunters. He can use it just to run away. This rock wall is going to be coming into play a lot, and I'm pretty sure Behemoth is going to be, you know, right alongside with with Wraith as a favorite, because Wraith is a favorite right now. Let's just be real. All right, let's go over Fissure. Fissure is his like biggest damage dealing ability, where what it does is it's a very narrow attack, but he shoots basically lava on the ground, and it deals a lot of damage if you're in it. And that's basically all I could really say. It's not that wide, it's very narrow, and it has a very long range, but it's, like I said, it's not wide. And now let's cover his last ability. It's Lava Bomb. It breaks, and Lava Bomb is crazy. It has an insane amount of range, so it's like 200 meters or something like that, and it can cover like half. It can be thrown from half. It can throw halfway across the map from the longest map in Evolve, or all Evolve maps. So it's gonna be crazy for anybody to be mastering this. And what you can do is you can like grab somebody with his tongue grab. You can throw a wall. You can throw the lava bomb at that wall, because you can, you know. And what the crazy thing about this lava bomb is, when it hits a surface, it shatters into 5 other balls that, and like when it lands down, it's a lava. I believe they leave lava pools on the ground that they, you know, stay there for a couple seconds. So this is gonna be crazy. Like unless you just want to like. And it can be used also to, like, you know, protect a relay, or like when hunters are protecting relay, you can just throw it there so they're not standing up on that rooftop or standing on this certain spot that's bad for Behemoth, you know, since his climbing is so, you know, terrible compared to like any other monster. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys like this post commentary. It's definitely different from what I usually do. I'm not used to it, but I figured I should try it out. But if you guys did end up enjoying this video, please give it a like. It helps me out and lets me know that you guys want more, especially of this one. And I'll talk to you in the next one.